Okay. Yes. Hi everyone. So we'll go through common table expression CT statement. So if you could see, so we have this file. Yeah. So common table expression. So we generally call it as CTE. Okay, CTE statements or CTE query. So likewise, a common table expression in SQL is a temporary result set. Okay, that you can reference within a select statement, select, insert, update, or delete statement, and it is defined using with keyword, and it allows for more readable and manageable SQL queries, particularly when dealing with complex joins or complex subqueries and complex joins. So uses for this simplify complex queries. Just it simplifies nothing, nothing concept over here, just simplifying the query, like like dividing the query, breaking down the query into simpler parts. Nothing like how where class does filters the data. So with CT you'll not be able to do any kind of DML related stuff. It is just for making the complex query into simpler. So if you could see, CT breaks down complex query into simpler parts, enhancing enhancing readability and maintenance. Nothing, nothing related to performance, nothing related to anything. Just that's it. So if you could see, you can go through all of this. If you could see again, example. So we started with, okay. So department average, I have named it as CT, okay, CT name. So I just named with is a keyword where you will be creating the CT. So with that keyword, so you can write any name, okay? Department average. I just named it as department average as select department average salary as salary from this table. So this is one query, okay? What we are doing, this one query, we are naming it as department average table, okay? This is not a table. This is just a CT statement. But what we are this, this represents as a table, but it doesn't have any database or it doesn't have any table in the database. So this is not a database, this is not a table, this is not anything. Just it's a temporary result set. Okay, temporary result set in the name of department average. Okay, you can use this as a table just below this statement. Okay, just below this statement, after which statement, okay, just below that you can use this one. If you could see department average, I just joined. Okay, so demo employees is one table and inner join department average. So I just joined, I can use I can do anything. So now if I could see, I'll just copy this code and then paste it here. Okay, so now if I run this, only this one, no, okay, only with statement, it won't run. Okay, after which statement I have to write anything like select or insert or anything. Select star from, I'll just take this department average and then run this. And I have to run both at a time. Okay. Not in a, I can't, if I run this, what it says, the table doesn't exist. So it says the table doesn't exist. Okay. I mean, actually, I didn't select the database. Then you will see the exact error. Demo DB. First, I'll use this database. Okay. If I run this again, it will say the table doesn't exist. You can see table, this doesn't exist. But if I run with this syntax itself, it will show you the data, department average salary. So what is there in the city statement? We just have this query. We just have this query, and this query's data is represented as department average, which is a city name. Okay, so that one we are just trying to get using select star from this. That means same like table syntax, select star from some table. Likewise, you're just getting this one like this. So you have to run both at a time. So otherwise you'll not get this. Because even though if you are running this again, you run this and again, okay, you might be thinking this might be stored in database and let's run this alone. It's not that case. That's why it is called temporary result set. At that time itself, you need to run it. Okay, now this is what CT statement is. And now this one you can join with join, inner join, employees table. Okay, employees. So what we are doing, department, okay, like employees department, employees dot department on, right? I have to write on. I forgot to write on. Employees dot department. You can write complex joins equals to. In this also we have department, right? I'll just take this dot department, right? And then what I wanted to do, I'll just write one more where class, where average salary. So let's get the employees whose employees average salary is greater than the average salary in that department itself. So average salary we can get like this. So now this, if I run this, what is a what is a question for this? Generally, if somebody asks you, you have written this query, but what would be the question? So the question is, get the employees whose average whose salary is greater than the average salary in their department. Okay, in their department. Let's suppose IT department average salary is, okay, IT department average salary is 50,000. Okay, so now what we are doing, I wanted to get employee who is from IT department more than 50,000. So that is what this query is. So now Vinay is having 55,000. So then Vinay is the one record which you'll be getting from this query. So if I execute this, some issue is there. Unknown column department average. Okay. So I have to make this column name, I have made it different. Okay. So now if I execute this, you can see I'm getting you can see this is the average salary of each department. Since I have written select star, so that's why it's returning all the columns coming from this one and coming from this employees table, both the tables. Okay, you can see average salary 52,000 for a finance department, and but his salary is 55,000. So his salary is 53,000, and here is 60,000. So which is like, yeah, I'm showing you the data how how this filtration happened. So on an also city is a statement. So you will be starting with keyword, and you can name the city name, and in that you can add one query which you want to make this city to hold the values. So here I am just getting the average salary of each department and assigning it to temporary results set called department average. And in the same way you can write again with if you want multiple city statement, you can write again one more department minimum, likewise minimum. So whatever you want, if you that depends on the requirement. So you can name like as, and then write a query in this, and then you can use that like down here. So that's how multiple cities also work. So yeah, as of now, so city is yeah, this is city. So just breaking the complex query into simpler parts. So now if I had to, if I wanted to write this query in, different way, so how I will be writing? I will be writing through so correlated subquery. So which is bit complex. So you see, if you could see, I have to make this way. Select star from employees. Okay, where salary. Okay, let me name this employees as E, where salary greater than, yeah, I again I have to get the average salary then. So again I have to make this in this way. Select department comma average salary from employees. Okay, this is one table, so this I have to make it as some department average alias. Okay, I'm just making this as average department. And now again I have to join this, so it will work with inner join. So again select star inner join and this department average. Let me write this department average. I'll have to name this as well. AVG sal from employees. And then this is done till here. And then I have to join. Since I made inner join, so I have to use on e dot department equals to department average. I'll get this aliased column name, sorry, table name, and then I'll get the department from that. And again, what is that one? Salary. Salary, simple e dot salary, right? That you have to compare the e dot salary greater than AVG of salary. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I have to select completely. And aggregated without group by. Oh, I didn't use group by because I am calculating average, but I didn't use group by. So group by department. You can see same result. We got the same result. So if you could see which query is a bit simple. So this is you are breaking down this. So this is what getting the average salary, and simply you are using this. But what you are doing here, you just select star from employees E inner join. Again, you have to select department average salary as average again, same thing. So this what we are doing. We are just making this as a CTE table. Okay, just above that one. We are just making this as a city table. So that is what the difference is. So this seems like more of readable thing, but if you could see, some people might not understand suddenly if they look at this. So this is the difference. So we just made that alias table is a city, and then used the city as a temporary table in the select statement and joined it and showed the data. So if you want to see again, so you can see this notepad plus this highlighted query, just visualize it. So you'll be able to get it. Okay. Uh, yeah, if you have any doubt, just I'm waiting for, I'll be waiting for 2 to 3 minutes. You can just look at the query. So if you have any doubts, we can discuss. Uh, yes. Priyanka and Satya, are you clear with CT? Any questions here?
Vinay, I think I have bad internet issue. So when you are saying about the last one, my video has got stuck and I did not listen properly. Could you please once
Okay,
again
okay.
repeat?
Okay, so you got this syntax, right? So what is width and this department average and this all?
No.
Okay, so I'll explain again. So basically CTE means it's temporary result set. Okay, so if you could see here, this is department average. Yeah, you can see this is department average. We don't have this as a table. Okay, we don't have this in a as a table in a database. Okay, but instead we are just creating it here. Select department average of salaries, average salary from DemoDB employees table. Okay, group by department. What we are doing, we are just getting the department average salary. Okay, and with is a nothing but with is CTE statement. Okay, whenever you wanted to write CTE statement, you use with keyword and you give some name which is like table. Okay, but it's not a table, but you can this is not a table in a database. It is a temporary result set where you will be accessing this table using name. Okay, department average is a table name. Just assume it is a table name, but it's not a table. Okay, it is just a temporary result set. So what your this department average will hold this data. So it holds whatever data whatever query you write it here, right? That data it holds. Now what it is bringing department wise average salaries. Okay, IT department 52,000 is the average salary. HR is 35,000 average salary. Likewise, it returns. So now what I am doing, I'll just take this code alone. Okay, only that code, and I execute this here. And simply if I execute, it won't run. Okay, just with statement is not enough. I have to use select statement as well. Select star from department average. Okay, now if I run this, you can see finance 52, FK in this, and HR, all these are average salaries of each department. Now if I run only this thing, it won't run because this is not a table in a database. It is just a temporary result set. Whenever you are running this, you have to run this with statement where you have created this department average, CT. So that's why you have to, do this and run this. Okay. So this is how you, retrieve the data from CT. Now what I am saying, why we need CT? So if you could see this, so I wanted to get average, employees whose salary is greater than the average salary in each department. Okay. So if you could see, IT department has 50,000 average salary. Okay. Now I wanted to get Vinay, whose salary is 55,000. Okay. I don't want to get Vicky, whose salary is 35,000, because she's also from IT. He's also from IT, and this guy is also from IT. But IT average salary is 50,000. Okay. So this is what my query should return. Now again, marketing team average salary is 30,000, and somebody has let me, yeah, maybe Satya is from marketing team. He has 50,000. So this value should be returned. Okay, he is from marketing team. And when coming to Akhil, he's having only 25,000 salary. So this should not be returned, right? Because his salary is not greater than average salary. So that is what my question is. Okay. So that is what my question is. You have to frame a query. So if that, the query would be like this: select star from employees E. Okay. I renamed it, alias it as E for simplicity. Inner join. Again, open the brackets because I wanted to get this data, right? Select department comma average salary, because I have to deal with average salary, because I wanted to compare the average salary of each department with the employees table, because that is what my question is. So select department average salary as average sal. So I just renamed it. Okay, just alias it from employees group by department. Okay, average department average. Okay, I made it as a aliased. Okay, this query is aliased at department average. This query is aliased as department average on e dot department equals to like this one, department dot average dot department. I'm joining. Okay, I'm joining with this, with the department, because if IT is having this, it should be compared with IT employee only, right? So that's why I'm joining with IT employee only. See, if you could see IT, you will get this IT comma 50,000. Now you will get from employees table, you will get Vinay comma 55,000 comma IT. So joining condition would be IT, right? That means department. So joining is department. And my other condition is he should be written only his salary is greater than average salary. So E dot salary greater than average salary. So this is what this is what it should return, right? So you can see this is what it is returning. If you could see, average salary is 52,000 and his salary is 55,000, 49,000, 58,000. So likewise, it's proper. But if you could see this, this is not more in a readable format, right? So you are doing some joins here and creating the table in the subquery. I mean, creating this table and aliasing it as average. So that is what making some kind of unreadability. So you are not able to read it. But if you could see here, so Which statement is helpful for creating a CTA? So with statement, whatever query we have, that is, that is stored as a, I mean, that is a temporary result set, okay, represented by department average. And this department average, you can get it from, select star from department average, inner join employees. So this is more of readable way. Both gives you same answer, but 1 minute. Okay, somebody tried to join. Okay. So this is more of readable format, right? Department average, inner join. So this we are doing this. So if you could see, same output would be for same thing, but the columns are rearranged, but same output. Okay, so that is what CT is. CT is helpful in breaking down the complex queries into a simpler queries. That's it. So did you get this, Priyanka, right now? So
Again, my
once if
video
you
has
okay,
so no
okay.
problem. I'll just go through once with the
It's a
recording.
simple topic. You can go through that. It's a simple topic.
Ye-
Even if you go to the W3 schools, so you'll also
Yeah,
able to
I
understand.
after the class I'll go through the recording and I'll let you know if you have any doubts.
Okay, yeah. And then we have few more things, but I need people to join because you also have some internet issue and yeah, that's all. We have covered most of the things. There are 2 sessions pending for SQL course completion. So we have window functions. We'll be speaking on that in the next class because everybody should be there. And the other one is SQL, like question and answers, like some kind of you'll be having a few questions, 20 to 25 questions, and you'll be answering the questions. That would be an interactive session. So I think we need to close the call because we have covered all the things except windowing functions. Analytical functions are there, but that requires more number of people. So yes, we might need to close the call. Yeah. So I thought at least three job people joins, it would be good. But okay. Um, yeah. Yes. Guys, can we close the call? Because that should be interactive way because windowing functions are the one which is an important topic.
Yeah, that's okay, Vinay, no problem.
Yeah, tomorrow at the same time, I think. Yeah, Sandeep is not available today, and Akhil as well. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can wrap this SQL course in 2 days, maybe next 2 hours. So, or else we can wrap this in the same like 2 hours class, something like that. We can make the 2 hours class and do the things. Okay, as of now, just go through CT statement, Satya and Priyanka and Lokesh, and then practice few things, and that's it. So next class we'll be having analytical functions or windowing functions. I mean, both are similar, and then we'll be having question and answers related, interview questions kind of discussion. Okay, for that class, so you should be answering. So I'll be showing you the question, and I'll be showing you the input table, what the table is. So you have, I'll be showing you the output data as well, which kind of data it should be there. So you have to frame the query. So that means you are good in SQL. Otherwise, that means you people are not practicing, and then you will not be able to crack the job, or like maybe you'll not be able to do the job. So just try to practice the things, and in the next class or next to next class we'll be having a interactive discussion on the questions. We'll be starting from a beginner level to like advanced level. We'll start from one question and end until 25 questions. So from one question it would be easy to medium to difficult, like kind of environment it would be there. Yeah. Okay, guys. So we can meet tomorrow. So tomorrow at the same time, is that fine? 6:30?
Yeah, that's okay for me, Vinay.
Yeah, because I had daylight savings. So So now it's just 1 hour ahead of like, actually it should be 2 o'clock, but now it's 3 o'clock for me. So yeah, just let me know. If everybody is okay, then we can start the class tomorrow, because that is important topic, and we'll be also having interactive session on questions as well.
Yeah, okay.